Hello, I'm glad you could make it. If you're here, it's because someone turned you onto this film and you want to find out what it's all about. You want to find out what Hope, your Essence navigation system, is all about. My name is Rick Mabe. I'm 58 years old, born in Richmond, Virginia. I've got 6 kids, I've got 8 grandkids, and I'm sure I'm going to have more by the time this is over. But you don't really want to hear about that. I just want to let you know who I am. I, like many of you, went through most of my early life pretty much lost. My family had problems. We were homeless. My dad died early, and we were just really, really in a bad way. I had to grow up super fast, so I didn't have an opportunity to be a teenager like I wanted to be or like I should have been. I should have been living like a teenager should. Instead, I grew up, or what I thought was growing up, found men that were not really good for me, but they were men that I considered the manly mentors in my life, and they led me down a path wasn't so wasn't so great. But as I luckily my mom started learning about something called the child within, the child in here, the person that you should have been. Because you see, we're all created with an essence, a substance of what makes you you. The unfortunate thing is that because we were given free will, the right to choose, we have been convinced to live certain ways that aren't exactly good for you and me, aren't good for us, because we're living what someone else wants us to live rather than what it was we were created to be, a happy and prosperous human being working within our essence. Because when you are working within your essence, you're not working, you're doing what you love to do, and you're unstoppable. So, how do you get there? How do you figure out what your essence is? The substance that makes you you, the substance your creator made you out of. Well, Hope, your Essence Navigation System, is a book that I've recently published. It took me about 2 years to get it done, to get it published, and it is a work that I am very proud of and that I believe will help many people to uncover their essence and to start living the life they were meant to live. If you're finding yourself in a position where you're wondering about what there is more to you, then Hope will help you a lot. Hope, your Essence Navigation System, is a formula for how to uncover your essence and build a strategy and a life for you to have and to hold and to love and to live. Because you really can't be living a great life until you're doing what you love to do, what you were born to do, what feels right to you in here in the center of your chest. Within the Hope formula, there are several components that you're going to learn about. When you start coaching with the person who brought you to this video, you're going to learn about honesty. You're going to learn about openness. You're going to learn about pure love, and you're going to learn about your essence. And then you're going to learn about how to develop a life vision for yourself, and then a strategy with action plan, goals, objectives, and all of that to help you get through it. And it's all in the accompanying workbook that comes with Hope Your Essence Navigation System. Okay? So you've got a package thing here that can help you get where you need to be. So I'm a life coach. Several other people are coaches, and they're doing this every day. So here's the piece of information I want to help to get you started on your path to your solution. I want you to get out a piece of paper and a pen, and I want you to write this down. My favorite place on this planet is, and fill in the blank. My favorite place on this planet is, fill in the blank. And don't write fill in the blank. You don't want to do that. Okay. So the reason I asked you to do that is because the first piece of the puzzle that I'm going to give you today is honesty. Okay? I want you to think about the difference between honesty and truth. But before you do that, the reason I asked you to write that down is because you're going to want to have that handy so that you can remind yourself when you're going through the hard work we're getting ready to do, you remind yourself of what that perfect place is where you can feel the most comfort and calm and joy in. Because when you're doing this work, you don't want to be sitting in a busy bus stop somewhere. You want to be thinking in your mind, or even if you are at a busy bus stop, you want to think about in your mind where that perfect place is to keep you thinking clearly. Okay? Because that's one of the things you're going to learn too is eliminating the clutter from your path. You got to eliminate your clutter. So anyway, I want you to think about this. Honesty. The difference between honesty and truth. Truth can be manipulated. You can manipulate facts to make the truth come out however you feel like it ought to be. Am I right? Look at our justice system. Is it broken? Maybe. Okay. But look at it like this. You go into the courtroom, you raise your right hand, you say, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And then what happens? You've got the prosecuting side trying to do it there, trying to manipulate the facts to fit their outcome, and you got the defense manipulating the facts for their outcome. Don't you see something wrong with that picture? I mean, come on. Now, look at it this way. If you were being honest, let's say you got arrested for stealing a car, and you went into the courtroom, and you knew, because in your heart, you knew what was the right thing to do. Because you have a navigation system in here, you know what's the right thing to do. Your Honor, I needed a car, I stole it, I got caught. Go do the time. You ever heard the saying from criminals that say, if you're going to do the crime, you better be ready to do the time? Okay? Wouldn't that make things so much more simple if people just knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that the only way to act is with honesty? You know I'm speaking the truth here. You know that honesty has got to be a primary concern for you in defining your essence. Right? So, that's the first part of the formula. And you're going to go through a whole coaching session with your coach on honesty. So I urge you to get back with the coach, the person who turned you onto this video, and get started. Get the books, order the package, and get ready to rock and roll. So, like I said, there's several parts to this formula. It's going to take you about 8 sessions to get through the entire book. Okay? So you're looking at it, depending on how you want to do it, you're looking at 8 weeks, 8 months, however you want to do it. Okay? Now, so I'm saying, get with the person. Get started. Know that you can determine who you were meant to be. Your essence. Your essence. The very substance that makes you, you. You were created to do these things. Don't wait. Don't wait till you're old man like me. If you're young, get on it. Just get on it. If you're old like me, hey, I'm happy. I'm doing it. I'm going to live forever because I'm doing what I love to do. So I hope that you go ahead and go forward, and I'll see you soon. We got more to talk about. You'll hear more from me later. Thank you. I love you, and have a great day.